Hello and welcome to another game. It is my second ITSL game of the season. I'm playing against Nestor. Whoops. I'm the Soviets. I've played one game so far, like I said, against Daniel Squindo, and I lost it. Well, it would be nice to win this one. Alright. Not a bad hand, it's kind of average. Um, Middle East scoring. Nice to have defectors. Don't know if I would headline Red Scare here or use it. I think I might use it. I think I might headline defectors here to avoid the point. Could space it as well, I suppose. Might be better used in space, actually. Alright, so he goes 3 in Iran. Interesting. But what else do I headline if I don't really have a headline apart from either of these two. So I kind of want to coup. Do I want to coup Iran now still? No, I want to coup Italy, right? I think it'll be the factors, actually. Yep. Wow, Formosan headline. Interesting. Could be he's got a really bad hand, I guess. Alright, let's do the coup in Italy. Alright, nice. Did I roll a 5? 4. Yeah. So 3 plus would have been acceptable. I always feel bad when I put 3 in Iran as the US in the beginning. At least if you don't put anything in France either, because then you make it too easy to coup Italy. Sorry, did I say Iran there? I meant Italy. Don't know. Okay, do I trigger you an intervention here? Might as well, I guess. He's already gone into France now, so maybe specialist fine. Could space special? It's not really space worthy, but I kind of want to space something. I'm holding on to the war. Don't want to play this just yet, so I don't really have that many options, but no, I think yeah, let's use you an intervention here, I think, with East European and overprotect Italy and also go into Syria because I just want to be able to drop the Middle East if I can. Right, so he's cautiously moving through Pakistan and India here. I'm gonna drop the Middle East. If he gives me an opportunity to use the war at a sort of 5+ ratio and get something, then I will do that, but if it's like this, I'm not sure. Might still be worth a shot at India, I guess. But I also kind of want to... Right, so he's cooing North Korea with NASA. I get Egypt. And now DEFCON is at 3. And now I kind of feel like I need to go for the last coup. I mean, I do want a space special, but at the same time, it's more worth more to me cooing, I think. Let's do it. I don't want to go into Panama just yet, for CIA reasons. Iran is nice. Means he has to fill it up now. Well, he doesn't have to do it now, but at least I managed to do something. Okay, the goal. Interesting. So he will refill France. Last one in Iran. That kind of makes me tempted to go into Algeria. But it also... Well, I mean, yeah, he's still got access to Angola. So what I was thinking is I'd play this for the event in India and try to get an influence in there. And then either fill up India with Korean War or put 2 in South Korea. But I also kind of want to get domination in Europe here, which I can get. But he's only 1 influence away from stopping that, so I don't know. Algeria is very tempting because it could be the only way for me to get into Africa. You never know. But I feel like Indo-Pakistani war is too important. I will give India a shot. There we go. Nice. Mm-hmm. Okay, so then I think this makes the most sense right now to just take that. Not the best hand ever. His hand. Quite sort of problematic. I don't know, I think I would have headlined US Japan probably. But yeah, he has to deal with a lot of things here. Okay, this looks slightly better. Asia scoring, Marshall, we can handle. Nazi scientist, lovely. Again, not too many good headlines. Arab-Israeli war, I suppose. CNS, I guess, is makes the most. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Okay, Europe scoring. 1 point for me, and 1 point for me. And then we need to coup. Middle East has already. I mean, I'm kind of tempted not to coup. And maybe just like spread into places instead. Like, if I do this. He kind of has to respond to that, right? No, let's not go there. Let's go there. Start heading towards Thailand. Restart. Okay. So it's coming back. So he goes for the coup and it fails. And that's fine with me. I can do Arab-Israeli war later on. Now I think it's time for this. I don't strictly need Lebanon right there because I already have Syria, but it's always nice to get Lebanon. It's so easy. When you can grab it, I think you should. And now he's losing the race for Thailand as well. So now my question is, should I keep going? I mean, I'm definitely getting Thailand. It's filling up South Korea. That's expected. So I kind of need to do this now. to be going slightly offline. I, I I never really understood what the yellow means. I mean, green is you're online and you're in the game. Yellow is you. I think you're in the you're online in Playdeck, but you're not in the game. Don't know. Um, so Marshall here is interesting. I kind of always felt like if you like in this situation, if I use Marshall to fill up Greece and Turkey, then that's okay. But at the same time, that gives him 7 influence. He gets to overprotect France, Swiss, Germany, UK, fill up Spain, uh, have 3 in Canada. Like, he gets a lot from that, which he doesn't really have at the moment. And it doesn't really change the situation for me, because it's so easy for him to block my domination anyway, that I feel like I might as well space it. It is a 4-op that, you know, it's nice if he doesn't get, but at the same time, I'm not going to get European domination anyway, I don't think. I mean, the other option is to trigger it and then use the ops in, like, the Middle East or Algeria or something like that. Anyway, I do kind of need to space now. I don't want him to double space, so I think I'll space it. There we go, didn't work. I mean, because if I'm happy to just give him, like, to just get the 1 point from Europe, then it doesn't really matter if he gets Greece and Turkey. I mean, I'm not really prepared to start an ops war in Europe anyway. So maybe it's better to trigger it and get rid of the card, so he doesn't have a 4-op. I suppose if it comes back, then I could use it as a 4-op as well. So, don't know. I think in this situation, it was better to use it as a space card because I didn't want him to double space. So here comes my Milops now. Nice, lovely. 2 VPs and he's out of Israel. CAA, okay. Another VP from me, for me. Good hand. Alright, let's see what he's got. Any 4-ops? I think we've seen them all, right? Yeah. So he's got duck. No, he used duck. He's got containment. I had you an intervention. Any red 3s? No. A bunch of 2s and 1s then, I guess. We've seen... What have we not seen? Seen all the wars. We've seen... Romanian. Yeah, okay. This is getting boring. Containment and Romanian is the only thing I'm coming up with right now. East European unrest? Yes. Oh, no, IUN intervened it. No. That's all I got. What do I headline? Suez? Doesn't do much. Cambridge 5 is quite good. So he's headlining the one card I knew. Or one of the two cards I knew. Oh, Asia scoring is coming up. Interesting. What do I want to do with that? I don't know. Maybe, what's the country count? 5, 6. So yeah, he could just fill up some countries and then here it's all set for... And he's got Taiwan as well. I don't know. I guess I could give him Duck. I've got quite a lot of points. And then I could fill up things. Like make sure that I... Oh, 5-year plan as well. We haven't seen that. Okay, I think I'm actually going to give him Duck. I don't like doing this, but right now I feel like it makes sense. Because I can then do that. Maybe overprotect that, and then fill up that. Now it's 4-8, so... He could fight me, but then he's got plenty of work to do. He could jam Pakistan, I guess, if he's got a 4. But I've got China, and I've got plenty of ops, so... Should be okay. I don't know. Maybe I should have cooed in Africa instead, because we don't know what's going to happen with Africa. We know Decol and D-Style are both got reshuffled. But I feel like when he had Asia, I knew he had Asia, Cambridge 5, let me sort of lock that down a little bit. And I can still get to Algeria if he doesn't go there first, so I think that's going to be my next priority. But that's where I would go if I were him now, probably. Or he might be thinking about fighting me in Asia. I mean, it's 6 points, so if I were him, I might fill up Taiwan maybe to get a point. Because 6 points right now puts me on 14. That's a bit much. But at the same time, he's never going to get domination. He's never going to stop my domination. So it's might just be better to just dump it. You don't know how long you're going to get to keep Formosan anyway. Yeah, so he's going for all of it. So it's still 6-8, so it feels like I'm fine, kind of. I'm gonna go grab Zaya now. Oh, sorry, Algeria. Oh no, I think I would have gone 2 in Algeria there if I were him, and then wait with filling up Taiwan maybe. Hmm. Independent Reds is actually a little bit annoying now. Noran is going to space. Comes the war again. Another Arab-Israeli war. The Arabs are feeling encouraged by their previous win, and they win again. It's not very historically accurate. Okay, I feel like I need to just overprotect Pakistan. I should definitely get Libya. Oh, hang on. He went for stop domination in Europe. I missed that. So he might have the scoring there. Not sure I was prepared to fight him for it, but I mean, I kind of was. It's easy enough for me to fill up Greece and Turkey. He's got Canada, but then he needs to fill up 3 stab countries. I've got the ops. He's taking too long to have the scoring. Oh, he should score it. Oh no, I know he doesn't have the scoring because I Cambridge 5'd him. So that's fine. Okay, so he gave me Asia. I'm on 15. I think I'd bet space. There we go. Stop him from double spacing. There comes containment. What cards did I miss that I didn't think of? No, haven't seen any. It's got 5-year plan. 2 more cards. So I'm holding that. Independent Reds. Guess I might as well use this to Fill up Greece, protect against brush war a little bit. Let's 5-year plan now. Filling up Canada, filling up Panama. I'm just going to go for this. Leave the card in the deck. And then fill up Turkey. Domination everywhere. It's beautiful. Two VPs. He really needed those two VPs. Okay. Not my favorite hand ever. This I can probably get rid of late in the round. Grain sales goes to space, obviously. Junta is quite a good headline. Although I do need to worry about defectors. Cultural. I mean, I'm gonna probably hold on to that. Like, just use it for ops. Marshall again is, I don't know, not harmless. I mean, Marshall right now actually helps him quite a lot because it gives him, like, it makes Benelux and Denmark stab 3 countries. But yeah, maybe it's not such a big deal. I think Junta is my only headline. If he defectors it, that's what he does. Okay, the Pope. Don't like the Pope. But thankfully, I don't need to worry about prioritizing between the coup and that, because I can coup right now. I'm happy about that. Okay, I guess Olympic Games just to fill up then. Right. Not so bad. So I'll probably try and fill up South America quickly since I've got OAS as well. This is last. I might have to play independent reds. Actually, I can hold it again. Yeah, why not? But then I have to play Marshall, but that's fine. It's not fine, but it's acceptable. Maybe he starts building up in Europe on his own, and then Marshall doesn't make that much of a difference. ABM treaty, wow. So Venezuela, oh yes. Okay, then I mean, yeah. Problem is if I realign him out of there now, then, well, then I'll probably hold on to. Then I'll definitely hold on to AS if I do that. Let's give it a try. See if I can do it. Nice, beautiful. Okay, and for the last one. Wow. Doesn't make much of a difference, but still. So it was a nice roll. Alright, so no one's in the Americas at all right now. And my hand is very blue. So you got Africa scoring. I mean, I could coup Botswana. I need to coup anyway. But then I'd have to use East European probably, and that doesn't feel great. Let's not do that. Need to get rid of that first. Because if he didn't have Africa scoring, why would you take Botswana right now? When I need it to coup. I need Milops. You wouldn't want to give me a coup target, so could be that he's got like South African arrest maybe. But still. In that case, I'd much rather fill up Angola and South Africa and then let me have Botswana. It doesn't do much. But if he had Africa scoring, I think he would probably score it now. Like, there's not much. There we go. 5 points. Not bad. Okay. I'm holding OAS then. Not using the China card. That means I have to play independent reds. That's a shame. Let's see what happens if I do this. Actually, then he's probably going to take one out of Romania, right? Doesn't make much difference, but still. A little bit less effective independent reds. There we go. Am I going to fill it up? No. Let's just overprotect places. I hope he doesn't have Europe scoring. Yeah, I was a little bit worried about that. So now Yusuri is bad, and he's got. I just played cultural, so I'm not getting that. Okay, if I'm playing this, I need to kind of trigger it right now. And then I'll just overprotect North Korea and India. Asia's been scored, so it's not crucial, but no, it is pretty crucial. I need to hold on to all of those. Why Jordan? Right, I guess it's time to trigger this now. And then how much effort am I prepared to put into the Middle East at this point? Because he's clearly going for something there, like putting one into Israel. He's got one in Iraq. I need to take 2 of those countries that are left. Does that make more sense than to fight in Europe? Because right now he's got like 2 stab, 2 stab, 3 stab, and he's got access to all of Eastern Europe. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, right? I don't think it does. If I grab one, he's going to grab one, and it's just going to keep going like that. So it makes more sense. The Middle East is 2 fewer points, but still think it makes more sense to do that. And then maybe I would protect Thailand a bit more. If Yusuri happens, then I want it to be less efficient. And now I'm going to go for the coup. Let's trigger this, see what he does. Let's hope he doesn't have the gunman. Getting Kennedy on turn 4 is not so bad as the Soviets. Yeah, there you go. Allende would have been nice, but could have been a lot worse. Right, so let's go for the coup in Botswana. Alright. Okay. Well, that does give me a coup target. I'm always hesitant to play that in the last round 7. This is a very good hand. I get Yusuri, I can space it. Everything else is fine. Like special is fine. US Japan is fine. Kind of. Cuban, Brezhnev doesn't actually do that much. Although with Brezhnev I could space OAS, which does help. I'm kind of happy to trigger this. That will only... So with Brezhnev will give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ops. That's good enough, isn't it? I think so. I mean, socialists is another option, but I do feel like I need a coup. Like I need to coup into Venezuela. Oh, not a nice turn to be bear trapped. Although, it means I can get rid of this right away. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Alright. That was a very helpful bear trap as well. Now I can still space Yusuri. Even though now it kind of, like I can just repair it so it's an empty round. Don't want to space something else. Now he does get the coup. So that's too bad. It's actually really bad. Then I'm kind of tempted to maybe... But Japan doesn't do anything. I'm happy to trigger it. Not happy, but, you know. Oh, he gets lone gunman. Interesting. Okay, so I do get the coup. He's got quite a red hand. Quag. Liberation. So he has to decide what to space. Alright, Muslim is kind of playable for him. And he's got puppets as well, so he can spread easily into South America. Okay. If I get to coup, and I'm going to have to try with Zia, even though it's been scored, but... Nice coup. So, am I triggering Yasuri? Seeing as I can repair it, that would discard it permanently, so that would be nice. But it's an empty round, and I haven't got anything better to space, really. I mean, US Japan is nice, like I said, but it's... doesn't do that much. Let's start off with a realign. Oh, he's actually leaving Angola open. I know it's been scored, but it's still kind of nice to get that. And Portuguese is gone as well. And he's got South African, so I think I need to start. I mean, he's got puppets, so even if I do realign him out of Venezuela, he can still just go back in there. And down here, not going to be able to stop him, I don't think. So what am I? Should I just take Angola while I can? I think so. It's for the long term. And he wants to spread into South America, so maybe I should keep him busy in Europe. I've got the ops for an ops war in Europe right now. I know what he has, so what has he? What has he got? He's got some problematic cards that he has to repair. Oh, he has voice as well. I think I missed that earlier. Cap David, Liberation. Voice. I should put one more in Libya so I don't get voiced out. He doesn't have any great voice targets right now. Comes Cap David. I mean, Muslim is coming up unless he spaces that. Means he probably will, otherwise you'd kind of do that first, right? So then I think it makes sense to go like that. I mean, Sadat's obviously coming, but also the scoring card is coming, so might happen before Sadat. Let's set up a rear line if I feel like it. But what am I spacing? It's a tough choice. He was Japan, so he has to do it himself, like manually go into Japan. And then trigger Yusuri. I mean, it's a lot safer, at least. I don't want Yusuri to come back. I don't mind so much if US Japan comes back. But it does give him, even if I can repair, it does give him access to places, Yusuri. We can go into Laos, which I can't really repair. Then I'd have to repair that before. No, to be honest, I think I'm spacing this. Because Southeast Asia is coming up. If it had been played already, then I wouldn't mind so much, but no. I want to hold on to my Asia Dom. But the Americans are seriously starting to worry me. Fidel is still in the deck. He's got Liberation right now. He has to space something, but he's got both Muslim and Liberation. And yeah, we know Allende's gone and Junta, so there isn't really that many ways I can get into South America. Here comes the Quag now. Okay. Oh yeah, so of course it's self-quagging to get rid of those cards. That's quite smart. But I've got socialists. I can start going for Europe control. That'd be quite cool. I think I'll do that. Oh, hang on, he's got... Do I go for West Germany? France is, you know, you can take France later. West Germany you can never take. So it's, I'm gonna try and go for... Don't know. Europe control. Is it gonna work? Probably not. I haven't got that much else I can do right now, really. Ooh, he failed. Nice. Okay. So I'm gonna go 1 into France, 2 into Germany, just to open them up. Oh, he fails again. So I'm gonna give you this. And then just... He's failing again. I mean, that's bad luck. Definitely. Oh, and here comes Europe scoring. I'm curious if I should go for... I think at this point that Missile Envy is safe, because he could have We Will Bury You, but then... Oh no, he could headline How I Learned, and then he could have We Will Bury You, so it's not safe. Can't do... Ooh, Willy Brandt actually gives me control of Germany. It's not often you see that. There we go. Europe scoring. GG. Right. Turn 6 win. Not a steamroll, but... I mean... South America could have ended up quite bad if he had gotten control and then the scoring would have happened. He might have had the scoring now, so that could have postponed the game. But I feel like my board state was still strong enough that it would have been difficult for him to win in final scoring. But you know, it's the US, so they can always kind of win in final scoring. And like I said, it would have been difficult for me to get back in here. Fidel could have helped me with central, but south would have been tricky. I would have needed some good coups, good coup rolls. But Europe was, I mean, it was pretty red from the start, and then it just got sort of redder as it went on. I don't know about that self-quag. I mean, he rolled badly on the rolls, but still, I feel like it was a risk. Even he knew I was, I had Brezhnev, so he knew I would have a lot of ops, and he was overprotected in West Germany, but not in. Was he overprotected in France as well? Maybe he was. But there was definitely a chance for me to jam something somewhere. And his hand was not like that horrible. He got rid of Lone Gunman, which was nice. It's well played. And then he self-quagged to get rid of these three. This one, South African, doesn't really matter. Liberation could have spaced. Muslim, he could have dealt with. If he had played that before Camp David, it would have just been, he could just have walked back into Iran, and Iraq wouldn't have made any difference really. So that would actually have netted him 2 ops if he had triggered that. All right, that's it for now. I will see you for the next one. Don't know when it is, but I will be streaming it probably. All right, see you next time.